Smart speaker, bro.
Listen on your Amazon Echo device. Alexa, play Rock 102.1 KFMA.
You say it, I'll play it.
You want it? You got it. Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live on Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Friday, June 9th. Good morning, Weirdo.
Good morning.
Good morning, Tucson. Thank you guys for tuning in. Got a jam-packed Friday show for you to end the week, and we got a bunch of goodies to give away as well, including, let's see what we got here. We got tickets for Thrice. Of course, those win them before you buy them tickets for Thrice. We'll give you a couple opportunities to win those. Also, we're going to be giving you an opportunity to win tickets for SC Tucson, and then Patrick from Square to Pizza is going to be in the studio to do a little round of tap out. So all that and more is in store for you as far as listener bait. We're going to have a local band, Low Blow, in the studio for the podcast broadcast. They're performing at WrestleMania at the Rialto Theater on Saturday. We're stoked about that.
Yep.
Low Blow, quality band. They put out good music. They're all over it. And the funny thing is, it's been a while since they've been on my radar. This is the first time we're going to be able to get them in, and I'm excited about that. So the stars aligned. So all that and more, and we have another reason to celebrate, Weirdo.
What's up?
We got our first official complaint.
Oh, yeah.
It was a big deal. Now, why are you celebrating the complaint? Because they say if the crazies come out, you officially made it. Yesterday, we did a bit, and you guys heard it. Our show opened, our top story was talking about the 4 random hawk attacks that are happening in Oro Valley and Vail, and the Game and Fish Department and Wildlife Department is recommending to people out there to take added precaution by utilizing an umbrella. Like if you're in a nesting area and you want to protect yourself from getting attacked randomly, then all you have to do is have an umbrella. That will help. And you open up the umbrella, and that will kind of like ward them off without harming them. And the underlying theme is without harming them, right? Because they're a protected species. We love our hawks, and we want to protect them. But with that said, the spin was, well, if it's going to be an umbrella, this is an opportunity to make some money, right? America. We're a capitalistic society. So we branded an umbrella called the Hawk Blocker. Obviously, we're juvenile, having a good time with it. Put some imaging together, the whole 9, posted on social media, let it go. And then we ended up getting a crazy call, which I'm going to play in the morning more on, from a dude named Garrett who loves hawks. Oh, he's so hawk hungry, and he just loves it. In fact, actually, so he called, and not only did he complain to us, he complained to official departments like the Game and Fish Department and like a bunch of different ecological departments I didn't even know existed, right? Taxpayer-funded departments. He's wasting their time. Then he called our program director, our general manager, and anyone else he can get a hold of.
Wow.
Yeah, and part of the complaint is that he's complaining that you own hawks.
Me?
Yes. And for a joke that I didn't even think he heard. But it was a Polly joke. And here's the thing about the word hawk.
It rhymes with something.
Yes, it's super silly. When you're juvenile, when you have it, like,
oh my God, this is hilarious.
An immaturity level of 1,000, you hear the word hawk over and over again, you start to giggle. Right? And I'm like, weirdo, she loves hawks. She has 2 hawks at home. She rotates. So.
Oh my God, I feel so honored that I was part of the complaint.
Yes.
I feel like I belong.
Yeah, and so our program director had to explain to our general manager, like, no, she doesn't own hawks. It was Beef just doing a penis joke, and the guy didn't get it. There was nothing.
Oh my God, that's so fantastic.
Right. And part of the problem was, I think you probably heard the tail end of our latest Rap GPT song, Hawk Blocker, because, if we're going to do like a visual bit and, we're multimedia entertainment, baby.
Right.
And we're having a lot of fun with it. So we did this song yesterday, in case you missed it, that I'm going to play it for you to start off the show. A couple notes on this Hawk Blocker song. Of course, it's a rap GPT song. That means we go to Chat GPT and it has us pump out the lyrics for us. And then we find a beat and we perform it. Now, we performed this live on the first take. Okay. A. B, Weirdo is playing the sound effects in the background, the Hawk sound effects.
Yep, that's my contribution.
And your timing in the background was fantastic, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, you were laying it down. So
yes,
you get
we're
like
back here live on the
Cobra-
podcast broadcast. That was Rage Against the Machine. I'm Rock 102.1. Thank you for joining us. Now it is time for Tap Out with Squared Up Pizza. I am a little pizza drunk. I'm not gonna lie to you. So Squared Up Pizza is located inside the Park Place Mall. You know the name of the game. So the first person who could answer the $20 question is going to be our contestant, and we're just going to discover that. And I already got people calling 600 KFMA 600-5362. So with that, we will start with caller 10. It's all KFMA music trivia. Okay, so very simple. And the object of the game is to answer 5 trivia questions in a row, all within 5 seconds after the question is asked. If you can do that, you're going to walk away with $100 of gift certificates to Squared Up Pizza inside the Park Place Mall. But if you don't know the answer, you can tap out and cash out, and the rest will go to our scavengers. With that said,
put your thinking caps on.
Yeah, put your thinking caps on. I'm going to want you to ask the $20 question, and then we're going to go into Jet. We're going to find out who our contestant is, and we're going to continue the game after Are You Going to Be My Girl? So, Pat, without further ado, tell them what the $20 question is.
First question, which alternative rock band released the hit song Smells Like Teen Spirit in 1991?
Starting super easy. You should know
You
this.
better know this one.
600
Right.
KFMA 600-5362. Caller number 10 will be the first person to answer that question. If you answer correctly, you're a contestant. Let's find out who that's going to be and how many gift certificates we have left over for our scavengers right after Jet on Rock 102.1 KFMA. It's the podcast broadcast, baby.
Right now because they don't know it.
You don't know it?
No, I'm saying I wonder how many people are Googling right now because they don't know that
Oh,
answer.
they have to know. They have to know.
How do
You would
not?
hope.
How do you not?
I know. All right, here we go. This is caller 10. Let's see if caller 10 is going to be our contestant. Rock 1 2x1. What's your name? Oh, hold on a second. So, what's your name?
Arnoldo.
Arnaldo. Arnaldo's back in. Of course, Arnaldo, you know this then, right?
Yeah.
All right, give me. Pat's gonna ask the question. You gotta answer it super quick. Let's go.
All right. Which alternative
All
rock
right.
band released the hit song Smells Like Teen Spirit in 1991?
Nirvana.
There it is.
All right.
Go. All right. We got ourselves a contestant.
Arnaldo, I'm changing your name to Fernando on the air because I can't. You know, it's a very unique name. You can't be calling in and being my contestant every single time, brother. I know it's been a minute though. That's why I'm allowing you to be my contestant today. Okay.
All right.
All right. Because I like to spread the love. All right. So, Fernando, and you haven't, or Fernando. Arnaldo,
Pizza drunk.
have you won gift certificates to Squared Up Pizza before, though?
No.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to be honest with you, you know, with that tone,
Yeah.
I don't 100% believe you.
Oh, no, my voice is deep in the morning.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. Me too. You should hear me
Mine is
at
all
night.
day.
Yeah, I sound like Minnie Mouse at night, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna sound like Mickey Mouse by nighttime.
And that's my joke. You just switched it to the male version.
Just
I made it
took it.
sound more like you know, a little more bitch made. I'm a little drunk off this pizza, Arnaldo. Have you had Squared Up yet?
No, never have.
Oh, dude, it's bomb. Well, that's good. That's why you're a
Smells
contestant.
delicious.
I
Weirdo.
know it's been like 3 months since I called.
That's good. You still been listening though?
Yeah, when I can.
No, it's a halfway right answer, so I'll give it to you.
Oh.
Yeah. You know me, I'm sensitive, dude. I would have been like, bitch, who you been listening to?
No, I'm the passenger in the vehicle now, but I just told him, I'm like, hey, you got to switch over to the station.
What are they listening to?
93.7.
Oh, they're listening to John Jay and Rich.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, do me a favor, Ronaldo. Next time you're riding with them, I'm assuming it's your girlfriend or whatever the case. Let them know that War of the Roses, 100% fake. It's all staged, it's all actors. Second date update, 100% fake. All staged, all actors, all scripted. Not only that,
All cap.
yeah. There's a major market top 40 morning show in every city in this country that isn't John Jay and Rich. They're all just like John Jay and Rich, right?
Mhm.
They'll all do the same fake ass bits, dude.
Yep.
So
That's for the sheeples.
You hear that, Nick?
yep.
It's the same dude that won yesterday.
All right, okay. So let's
teammates.
recap. We're back on the air, Rock 1 2.1 KFMA. So Nick called in. He actually won, right? But he usually listens to John Jay and Rich, and which is blasphemous. I don't know why.
Dang.
A dude wants to listen to like a middle school, girl show, but
Mhm.
I had to let Nick know, and I love telling people no, that all their benchmarks are 100% fake, and not only fake, they didn't come up with any of them. They are literally
Outdated.
benchmarks that are given to top 40 morning shows in every single major city in the country. So we got a John Jay and Rich here. They do War of the Roses, right? Well, in Seattle, it's what is his dumbass name? Jubal, who does War of the Roses second date update. Same thing. In New York, it's Elvis Duran. War of the Roses second date update, right? None of this stuff is original. None of it is real. It's all actors. It's all scripts. And you need to know this. Yesterday, I had a guy call in, try to roast me because he has a hawk obsession.
Oh, yeah. I wish I was here for that one.
He was hawk hungry.
So good.
Man.
100% real, played on the radio. We're the realest on the radio. We say that and we mean it. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. So Nick in the background, as we're going to get into tap out, by the way, I'm totally distracted. How do you feel knowing this information? There you go. Okay, good. That's a good answer there, Nick. And yeah, and then trust me, and I met those guys in person too. I'll tell you what, not impressive. Not impressive. All right, let's get into this game. We got Ronaldo as our contestant, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tap Out.
The only game where you can quit and win. Think you have what it takes to last 5 rounds? Let's find out. Beef Vegan presents Tap Out.
All right, so he already answered the $20 question. That was Nirvana. It's all the 90s alternative trivia here and tap outs. For every question that Arnaldo gets correct within 5 seconds, he's going to bank himself a $20 gift certificate to Squared Up Pizza inside the Park Place Mall. But if he doesn't know, he's got to tap out, and the rest goes to our scavengers. So be ready to call 600-KFMA, 600-5362. Pizza Pat, are you ready to ask the next question?
I'm ready. I'm
All
ready.
right.
Make me proud today. All right, buddy?
All right.
All right, here we go.
All right. Which band's debut album, released in 1993, featured the iconic song Creep?
What was the song?
Creep.
Reef.
No, you ran out of time. Arnaldo!
That's not how you make me proud, bro.
Not even close.
It was Radiohead. Radiohead.
Yeesh.
And
I don't
Creep.
know, man. Yeah.
Oh, Ronaldo, that was a huge swing and a miss,
Ay,
dude. You
ay,
called in pretty
ay.
confidently, and that wasn't great. But okay, I'll tell you what though, that's great news for our scavengers, which
Yep.
is literally everybody else.
Yep.
We got $20 gift certificates to spread around for Squared Up Pizza. All you got to do is call in and answer one of these questions. If you answer correctly, then you're going to get $20 to Squared Up Pizza. So keep calling, be patient. 600-KFMA, 600-5362. The podcast broadcast. It will continue live here on youtube.com/beefvegan and our Facebook page. You can join us there or keep it right here. It's Rock 1 2.1 KFMA. Let's see. Arnaldo. I mean, talk about shit in the
Bro.
bed, bro.
Dang, bro. Dang.
Oh, dude, I never listened to Radiohead. I know who they are, but dang.
Yeah,
Dang,
that
bro.
song "Creep" is everywhere. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Oh, Creep. Damn it. I thought you said Reef.
oh,
Reef, no.
Oh.
Creed.
My voice was
Creep.
clearly saying creep.
yeah,
Oh,
clearly.
man.
Arnaldo, how do I
That's,
spell your name again?
ARNOLDO.
And your last name?
LARA.
All right. All right, you're good, dude. You got... Nick, yeah, it's too bad that you won yesterday and that you admitted on the air that you listened to John Jay and Rich. Or I'd give you one of these gift certificates. I have to spread this around.
Charge him double.
Yeah, but you can win next time, all right? I appreciate you both for listening to the show as always, all right?
All right, thanks.
No problem. Arnaldo, pick up that $20 gift certificate whenever you want. You can pick it up today and have lunch today if you want.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, brother.
No worries. Yeah, $20 goes a long ways. At Squared Up. You
Yeah,
can get a whole
definitely.
pie.
Definitely. That's 2 lunch specials right there.
Fuck yeah, that's 2 lunch specials.
Bring a date.
All right, Rock 1 2.1. Who's this?
This is Michelle.
All right, Michelle, if you can answer this question in 5 seconds or less, I'm going to give you a $20 gift certificate to Squared Up Pizza. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, go ahead and ask that question. Yeah, number 2.
Which band's debut album released in 1993 featured the iconic song Creep?
10
seconds.
Yeah. Oh, Michelle.
Goodness.
We used this question on Think Fast the other day too, and they did not get it.
Isn't that crazy? You think
What
it's
the
so easy,
hell?
but I guess it's difficult. Go ahead and give her the answer. But unfortunately, Michelle, you did not win.
It's Radiohead, Michelle. Radiohead.
Radiohead.
Yeah.
Radiohead again.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
No problem. Have a good day. Rock 1 2.1. Who's this? I felt bad for her.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi.
Hey,
Good
what's
morning, Beef.
good morning?
Good morning.
Who is this?
Good morning.
My name is April.
Okay, April. Yeah, and we got Pizza Pat here too. April, if you can answer this question, you're gonna get a $20 gift certificate to Squared Up Pizza, and you can have some of these cupped pepperonis.
All right.
All right. So here's the question. Go for it.
All right. Which band's debut album, released in 1993, featured the iconic song Creep?
Radiohead.
Boom.
You
There
got
we
that
go.
right.
There we are.
That a girl.
April, what's your last name? Again?
Polanski.
Polanski. Spell it for me.
Okay. P is in
Paul or
Peter?
Polanski. Yeah.
Or pizza.
Or pizza.
OLANSKY.
Right. Cool. I know I got there you go. Your name in my system. So yeah, you got a $20 gift certificate to Squared Up Pizza. You can pick up here at the station today if you want and have lunch or dinner there tonight.
Oh man.
Oh, you know what? What's your email address?
Oh, can you email it to me?
No, but I need your email
Oh,
address.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's APPOLANSKY88@gmail.com.
Awesome. All right. Yeah. So no, you can pick it up Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We're located off I-10 in Prince, and you can find our address at kfma.com.
Okay. If in the event that I can't get down there, is there any way they can be mailed?
Unfortunately, I don't think they can be mailed, but
Okay.
you know what? I'm currently on the air, so why don't you call me Monday? We'll try to figure it out, okay?
All right. Sounds good. I will do.
Okay.
Love
Cool.
your show. You guys are awesome.
Thanks, April. We
Thank
love you
you.
too. Talk to you soon.
All righty. Thank you. Have a great weekend.
You too. Bye. All right. Let's see. We'll do one more here, and then I got to hit the reset for low blow. Rock one. What's your name?
Michelle.
Michelle, you're gonna try again?
I am.
Okay, hold on a second. This is how we're gonna do this, Michelle. Rock 1 2.1. Who's this? Yo, other caller. What's your name? I got Michelle on the line, and then who's the other person that could hear my voice right now?
This is Chris.
All right, Chris. So here's the deal. Michelle's trying for redemption to get a $20 gift card. So I'm going to have Pizza Pat ask the question. You guys have to buzz in with your name to answer the question. Whoever buzzes in first gets to answer the question. You get it right, you'll get a $20 gift certificate to Squared Up Pizza, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Okay, here we go, Pat.
All right, here we go. What was the name of the lead singer of the band Pearl Jam, known for his powerful vocals and intense stage presence?
Chris.
All right, Chris.
Eddie Varon. Better.
Oh,
Nice save.
Chris.
Nice save.
Good save.
Nice
Eddie
save.
Barron.
Eddie Barron. All right, I'll tell you what. You know what? Michelle, I'm going to hook you up too. Chris, you got a $20 gift certificate as well. So I'm going to hook you guys both up, stay in a line. And for the rest of you podcast broadcast streamers, we have a great show lined up for you. So stick around. And earlier this morning, we did a little confession session with Weirdo in case you missed it. And went a little something like this. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We are about to do a confession session, which we're recording for the podcast broadcast as well, hanging out with Pat from Squared Up Pizza. Valdez is going to be trying Squared Up Pizza for the very first time. Walled behind me while we do the confession session, you'll be able to see all his facials on the podcast broadcast.
Right now, we're waiting.
Yeah, you can get a little closer to the camera there, Valdez. There you go. Go ahead and eat that pizza right behind me. So it's just a little added visual pleasure here in the confession session. Now, if you don't know what the confession session is, Weirdo goes through the anonymous tales that people like to send her at weirdo@kfma.com or DMs at weirdo_KFMA on Instagram. And with that, we have a theme today.
We do,
What's
because
our theme?
these are ones that I've kind of like held in the back pocket, but these are first date horror stories.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure we all had a first date horror story. So if you want to share one of those and you want tickets to FC Tucson, 600 KFMA, the phone lines are open. But give me an example of a first date horror story.
So this one's pretty simple. So she spoke really loudly all through the movie in the theater, yet hushed at anyone who made the tiniest of noises.
Oh, one of those ladies. Huh?
Yeah.
She's like, don't go in that door. Yeah, don't go in that door. Shut up. I'm trying to watch this movie.
Somebody sneezed.
Yeah, brutal. All right. And now I tried to ask Pat if he had any like first date horror stories, but the guy's been Captain Monogamous for so long.
I've got one that included like a double date with another couple or whatever.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
It was just more of like a pet peeve because I'm from the industry, but we sat down, we got seated, and they hadn't even gone over the specials yet. And the other gentleman's wife was like, "Oh, I need a drink, please." Like before the server could like introduce himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then we had to wait for her drink to come out, and I'm just like, man.
Her
It's the
alcoholism was showing
Hey,
too,
right.
right?
Worst thing you can do in a restaurant, dude. Like let them introduce themselves. Go over this. Like this was a nice restaurant. It wasn't just like, oh, we're at Fridays. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we weren't there to drink. We were there to eat. And
Right,
have a
there's
good meal and
etiquette.
stuff. Big time etiquette. So like that, I guess that would be that was the only time I'll ever eat dinner with them. I've never gone back out to dinner with them.
Okay, but
ever.
that was a couple that was together
Yes.
for a long time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nothing with me personally though. I've dated a lot of good women.
There you go. All right.
All
Well, you're
right.
on a winning streak. Well, all right. Oh, give me another confession there, weirdo.
All right. When he took me to a World War II museum and said, the Nazis weren't all that bad, I noped right out of there.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
quickest way to end a date for
Yes.
sure. All right. Give me another confession.
On a first date at a coffee shop, the guy picked up my foot. I was wearing cute sandals.
Okay.
He rubbed my foot for a second, and I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's weird.
Then he put all of my toes in his mouth at the table in the coffee shop. So you want to talk about etiquette?
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people with their feet fetishes.
So now, as a woman, would you just kick them while it's in the mouth, or do you try to
Correct.
pull that away? Like you
no, I
want to
would kick.
get your shot in when that's already there,
Yeah,
right? Like,
yeah,
you got to
no.
take advantage of that. It's not
Right.
assault at that point, right?
Exactly. That's
Self-defense.
self-defense.
yeah. And you can't publicly, publicly, that's just gross.
I mean,
you know?
privately,
So-
it's a little gross too. But, you
yeah,
know.
I mean, to each his own when it comes to the fetishes and stuff. There's clean piggies, and sometimes you got to put them in your mouth, but you don't do that at a Starbucks.
Mm-mm.
You know,
Mm.
did I expose myself a little too much? All right.
So
Yeah.
how'd you know?
So, and I actually have my own.
Oh, your
Yeah,
own
I
toes?
no, not my own.
Ah,
Shut
okay.
Got
up.
a toe story.
Yeah, no, my own horror story. I went on a date with a dude, and it was during the winter, so I was wearing like long sleeves, long pants, everything.
Yeah.
And he was loudly complaining about the tattooed women in the bar, and I was like, "Oh yeah. You don't want to, mess up your temple of your body," and like just kind of leaned into it, and then excused myself to the bathroom and left.
Yep.
I was like, "That's I'm
But we're not covering these
heavily
up today."
tattooed."
Yeah, but you were wearing like long sleeves and
Right,
things at
so
the
we
time.
didn't know. But I mean, I do have a tattoo on my neck, but I was wearing kind of more of a turtleneck kind of thing, so you couldn't see it because I have the word trouble on my neck.
Yes.
But yeah, he couldn't see. I think this is before I got my hands tattooed.
I'll tell you
so-
what, though. I mean, having the word trouble on your neck is a red flag.
Yeah.
And me being single again and going through like dating scenarios, I would not swipe right on that.
Mm.
Now, what you should have done, though, is I was hoping that you were wearing like a tank top underneath, go to the bathroom,
Yeah,
come
come
back
back.
in your tank top,
Yeah, that's
So
what it
full
you
should
of
were
be.
tatted.
saying-
Exactly.
So
That
what
would
were
be
you saying
good.
about tattooed chicks?
Right.
and-
I guarantee you he would have pulled a 180 because he still would have tried to bang.
Yeah.
Probably.
100%. All right, give me one more confession here.
All right. He said in the first date, "Yeah, you're an engineer now, but once you're pregnant, you'll move away from working, though, right?" Just so many assumptions in that one statement, and we hadn't even gotten our food yet.
That guy's a planner.
I know. Yeah, right.
He's just got it all
He's
laid
like,
out.
I've just sat at the table and mentioned that I've introduced myself, and I've already got a 5-year plan for us.
Exactly right. And most of those 5 years, you're going to be barefoot and pregnant,
Yeah.
and in the kitchen.
While the marching band's just going with the red flags in the background.
Yeah. All right, keep those confessions coming. Weirdo at KFMA.com or weirdo_KFMA on Instagram. Follow her and follow us while you're at it. It's Squared Up Pizza and at Be Vegan. Speaking of Squared Up Pizza, Tap Out's coming up next, where you can win up to $100 in gift certificates to that delicious New York style Sicilian pizza. Stick around. Not yet. I mean, yeah, you could be hearing me in here. Yeah,
Okay.
good. We're back here on the podcast broadcast. We're getting situated with Low Blow in studio. I forgot to tell you guys bring a laptop, but you guys could squeeze in on this camera here. And I'm sure you probably have a music video going on too. Do you guys have music videos?
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the thing with Low Blow, and I'll right off the bat, I'll compliment you on a bunch of stuff. I mean, you guys got your shit together. You sound really good. It's high quality presentation. Your social media is persistent, to say the least, but in a good way. So I'm excited to finally have you guys in. I knew it was about the right time, like the stars aligned on this one. And when I found out that you're on this bill and reached out to you this week, I was like, oh, yeah, good. I can have Low Blow on as the final band to promote WrestleMania for a show that's happening this Saturday. So let me introduce the crew. We got Matt, Chris, and John. All right, real quick, get those microphones close to your face, get comfortable with them, get situated. And now, Matt, are you the lead singer? Is it safe to assume you're a lead singer?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, and then Chris, so this is a 3-piece. So lead singer, guitar?
No, I just lead sing.
Yeah, you just lead sing. You're a vocalist and stuff. So, Chris, what's your role?
I play bass and I do some vocals.
Okay, nice. And then John, you're laying down the percussion and
drums and vocals. We actually do have one other member right now, and then potentially, I think we're gonna be a 5-piece. We just got a new guy who's really good, so
okay,
excited about that.
Nice. Okay, yeah. So, what did you do?
Name's
like
Dan, by the way.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
out.
we'll say his name once he makes it into the band.
I won't say his last name yet.
Okay.
I mean, is there a process where you're like kind of going through and rehearsing with people and trying them out, see if they gel?
Yeah, for the most part. Most of the people that are in the band I known before the band too, so that helps.
Yeah. So you guys would go way back. You go back to high school. What's the history?
Yeah, I've known John for like 20 years, 25 years.
I'm a little older than him, but I met him at the old Scrappies back in the day.
Scrappies.
A lot of good, youth shows, all ages shows there. A lot of good punk rock shows. I was in a punk rock band, and Matt was a teenager, and he used to come to our shows. And I was his cousin played bass in my band, so we go back to the early 2000s.
Yeah,
nice. Okay, yeah, all right. And how long has Low Blow been the band?
3 years, almost 4.
Okay.
Just pre-COVID, I guess.
Yeah, pre-COVID. And you're like, oh, we're going to take the world by storm. We're going to do so many gigs. And they're like, lock it down. Yeah, so.
It was nice because we used that time in the studio to just work on stuff.
Yeah, really refine our sound.
Right, yeah. And the sound is good, and it's very clean. And we're going to be playing your song on the air here as our single song takeover. Yeah, did you know that? Oh, yeah, we're doing that. So, and I got the email. So let me pull up here, Low Blow here. What am I on the KFMA Instagram? So I'm sharing it right here on the podcast broadcast so you can see some of the stuff that they put together. And welcome everybody. I know we started the show early and I'm kind of in a pizza coma, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
When Pizza Pat comes in with all those carbs, you can't say no to them. Right. But when you eat that much with a bunch of coffee and stuff like that, it slows you down a little bit. So, but we're going to play some games, get to know you guys a little bit more as well. But yeah, so here's Low Blows. You guys do good. You're posting the stories, your engagement on there, your followers, you're kind of growing that good looking crew. And this is the person in the background. This person is not with us today. The fourth member.
Oh yeah.
You have to look at my laptop.
We don't have the visuals.
Yeah, it's true.
That's Kevin. He has to work right now. So
Yeah, somebody's got to pay the bills, dude.
Right.
Yeah. So all right. So we are cool. All right. Well, grab a seat. We're gonna do a tease here. And let me get you guys comfortable. We got an extra. You can pull up the step ladder, I guess.
The ladder's probably higher.
Yeah. So when you hear him say Rock 102.1 KFMA, that means we are on the FM side, no cussing.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Eddie Varon Energy. I'll invite Todd on that too. And then yeah, you got the headphones in. All right, we're good. All right, now we're getting situated. All right. Now, of course, we're promoting the WrestleMania. Do you guys know what time you guys are hitting the stage for WrestleMania?
I believe 9 o'clock.
That's a sweet spot, dude.
Around third,
yeah.
Right.
That's where you want to be. I know As the World Burns going on around 10 o'clock, and then Sleeping with the Witch going to close things out. And obviously it's Jonathan Russell's birthday and everything, but yeah, I think 9 o'clock and 9:10, you got that back to back. That's where you want to be to represent, win people over, and I'm sure a bunch of people are going to come out and support. It's a low dose show, so are you guys going to be dressing in the theme and celebrating along with that?
Oh yeah.
I had an idea to just dress as a collegiate wrestler.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure a lot of people had that idea, but I also want to get somebody to kind of oil me up first,
Okay.
So if anyone out
1, 2,
there,
3, not it. All right.
Oh, man. Really? Come on.
Nose goes.
Sorry.
I think you're just trying to be Kurt Angle if you end up in a singlet.
I'll be greasy though. I'll be a greasier
Yeah.
version.
A greasier version
Got
of
it.
Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Which is fair. That's what you want. All right, let's see. We're gonna be on here in about 5 seconds. So that's gonna be your idea. What about are you guys dressing up?
I'm gonna be Macho Man.
Nice. I wonder how many Macho Mans are gonna be. In fact, actually, Rock 102.1 KFMA. We're talking about WrestleMania. Please welcome our in-studio guests, Low Blow. They're a band that's been around the Tucson music scene for about 3 years. And I'll play their song here in a little bit, but they're a fantastic band. You guys are gonna get stoked on. And of course, WrestleMania is a wrestling themed event. So a lot of people are going to be dressing up. In fact, they're even giving away an autographed guitar for the best costume contest. And we're all partaking and getting silly on a Saturday night at the Rialto Theater. So I'm asking Low Blow, what they're going to be for Saturday night. And Chris was like, it's Chris, right? Yeah. Who said he's going to be Macho Man. And this which led to the question, what's the over-under of how many Macho Mans are going to be there? And that Macho Man's not a bad answer, by the way. Macho Man's probably one of the best answers and one of the most iconic characters to pull off. But again, that's what's the over under? How many machos do you think we can get on a Saturday night?
I mean, how many?
Machoist.
How many classic Macho Mans and how many NWO Macho Mans?
I don't. I mean, Chris, you going to NWO Macho Man?
I'm going classic.
Yeah. Because I don't see too many classic or NWO. I don't see too many NWO Macho Mans.
Right.
That's something that
they go with the yellow and the purple and the tassels and the whole thing.
Right. The super robe, the over the top,
the cowboy hat.
Yeah, man. The man, Macho Man. But at the same time, I would not mind seeing a good like NWO Macho Man.
Yeah.
I wonder if Powers has an NWO Macho Man outfit. He probably does. But either way, so the over under, I'm going to say a dozen. There's going to be
at least
at least a dozen Macho Mans. So like an NWO dozen, say 13.
Okay.
Right?
And NWO doesn't. I like that.
Yeah. So 13 machos. You think there'll be more or less? It's good.
Oh,
Maybe more.
I think more.
Matt, who you dressing up as?
I'm leaning towards NWO Sting.
Okay. So red Sting. That's red face and everything else, huh?
I was still gonna go traditional white. I'm just gonna go with the NWO shirt. I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know what? That's gonna look pretty badass. So all right, we're hanging out with Low Blow. They're gonna be our single song takeover today as well. We got your TMI top 5 coming up after Offspring. No, you can join the conversation youtube.com/beefvegan or keep it right here. It's Rock 102.1. Clear. All right, so that was on the FM side, by the way. As we just ramble about Macho Mans. Acquired minds, man. Want to know? Like, it'll be good though. So you got the wig and everything ready?
I'm gonna try to get the wig.
I'm trying to check out your beard, Chris. Is it macho enough?
Baby, I'm growing it out a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'm getting the little coffee creamers too, because that's the best promo we ever did.
Yeah.
Like the coffee creamers, where it's the cream of the crop.
Nice. Yeah. So have you been working on your impersonation then?
A little bit.
Oh shit, we got to hear it, Chris. I mean, honestly, like let's just hear just a little bit of your. Oh yeah, a little bit of macho.
Oh yeah, Macho Man.
All right, yeah, that's
Okay.
terrible, Chris. I'm not gonna lie.
I
know. Well, you got 24 hours to figure it out. So
I got it. I could do it.
I'll tell you what. I mean, the main focus is just putting on a good show. So I would just focus on that, and you should be good to go. But I know there's other people like our buddy Powers, who practices in a shower probably daily. So you know, you ever hear the rule where it takes like 10,000 hours to be great at anything? Yeah, so there's dudes that will be there Saturday night that put 10,000 hours into sounding like Macho Man. So don't feel bad about not having a precise Macho Man.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I could tell you put less than a half hour into that impersonation. Let's be honest.
That might have been the first time he ever tried it.
Yeah. Like out loud, outside. Yeah, like, I mean, that's the thing. You can't work on your impersonations in your head. Everyone can sound like you know, like name a celebrity, name any random celebrity.
John Ritter.
Yeah, see, like I'm sounding like John Ritter right now in my head. Yep, nailed it.
Spot on.
Yeah.
I mean, how many other wrestlers do we think there's going to be repeats of, like Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, well, you got to go with I mean, honestly, the classics and Powers. I'm sending you an invite too because I'll need some expert opinion to weigh in on this, and also I need you to help Chris out with his macho impersonation. But yeah, so yeah, they're going to go with the classics. Obviously,
Right.
a lot of that. You're going to see a lot of old school 80s WWF era superstars. So Hulk, Macho, those are the go-tos you see in Halloween every year too, right?
Well, and normally I go to Surly Wench for Devil's Night near Halloween every year. And there's this one dude, like 4 years in a row. He is really tall. He's got long hair, but he has gone as the Undertaker. So I'm curious if he's going to show up to this event.
Undertaker would be good. Yeah, you got to be tall though.
Yeah.
I don't want to see no short ass Undertaker.
But I mean, I'm looking at the flyer right now. Like somebody's got to put on a kilt and go as Roddy.
Roddy Piper
Yeah.
would be an easy one. Yeah,
Mhm.
wear the kilt.
I might change mine now.
Yeah. Well, you're in drums. I wouldn't do it. Yeah, everyone would be able to see your junk. You know what I mean?
Right, because you know the rule with a kilt. You cannot wear underwear.
No, you do not wear underwear. Yeah. So unless you want to impress them, be like, check out how I'm hitting this kick drum right here.
So much motion going on.
There it is. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We're hanging out here with the band Low Blow, who's going to be a part of WrestleMania at the Rialto Theater. And we're stoked about that Low Dough local show. And of course, celebrating birthdays, and it's a wrestling theme. And we're going over all the different outfits that we're going to be potentially wearing on Saturday. So if you're not doing anything Saturday night, make sure you join us. Let's get into your TMI top 5 first, real quick. These are top 5 headlines I didn't get a chance to get to. I want to share with you. Apple just announced its first major product since 2014, which is essentially a pretty big deal. Have you guys seen this product? Yeah. It's called the Vision Pro.
Okay.
All right. Now it's a mixed reality headset, and it will only set you back about $3,500. Now, of course, that's a lot of money, but the internet immediately came out in full force to roast this. Now, Matt, what was your opinion of this Vision Pro?
Man, I do a lot of graphics and stuff, so I'm actually kind of like really excited about it. Like, I think it could like totally replace the monitor for me.
Yeah, so that's what. Yeah, okay. Because I was thinking, because it mixed reality headset, so you gotta almost think there's so many movies where think Marvel movies where they can just pull up that clear screen and they have everything there. Essentially, that's what it is, right, Matt?
Right.
Yeah. So you put on these goggles and then you could see like everything in front of your monitor, but then you could also see what's happening on around you in the background.
Yeah, 360 as well.
Yeah. But I mean, what are some of the other benefits besides replacing the monitor? Because I feel like that would be bad for your eyes. But I mean, if you're in this field, Matt, then you kind of have a better feel for it. So what are some of the pros you're thinking on this Vision Pro? And what are some of the cons?
Yeah, so I'm just excited that I just can get away from the mouse and I can just like open things and like flick things with my leg. I don't know. It's like pretty wild.
You're like, you're like
just like
blinking.
Tony Stark and
Yeah. I'm like,
throwing
all right.
things.
Okay, so what's some of the cons?
Yeah, like you said, probably the vision thing. I wonder if they're gonna create like some type of blue light type of thing for your eyes, because that's what I'd be concerned about.
Yeah, dude, because it's a monitor attached to your eyeballs,
All right.
practically,
Couple
right?
seconds away from it.
Right.
Or they'll just invent new eyes for us.
Yeah.
Or some kind of context, because like I have blue like canceling glasses. Like
Yes.
I finally had to do that once I got this job. I'm like, I'm staring at a screen for too many hours.
Right. Yeah, but instead the screen is your glasses.
Yeah.
And so it's odd. But yeah, we'll see what happens when the Vision Pro hits shelves. If you have an extra $3,500,
I
you
do
can
not.
try it out. All right. All right. A new study says that working men can avoid burnout by getting married. And yes, the improvement is based on a partner being able to provide emotional support to keep those hardworking men going, but not necessarily talking about the women who keep bitching and nagging for you
Right.
to take out the trash.
Mhm.
So you got to find a good woman. That's the asterisk there. And good luck on that. All right. Let's see. There's a 54-year-old man in the UK who's so addicted to cheese that he spent over $70,000 on cheddar over the years. And he says he goes through at least 2 blocks a day.
And weighs 400 pounds.
Right. And pooped in 1972. That was the
Right.
last time, right? Yeah, so that's brutal. Is there any weird addictions you guys have? Is there a food or like a beverage that you guys find yourself like needing to get every day? I'll give you an example. I mean, obviously I like coffee, but I do the Starbucks espresso shot every morning. Every single morning. I'm addicted to that. I can't even start my day without having one of those. Main vein in it. Is there anything you're like?
I drink like a venti cold brew with just a little bit of soy milk in it, like every day. Gets my day going.
Right, you gotta
go for a run, you know.
That's an addiction.
Yeah,
In the back of your head.
every
Yeah. All right. That was John. What about you, Chris? You got one?
G Fuel and popcorn.
G Fuel. So the Gatorade fuel.
No, it's like a gamer fuel.
Oh yes. So it's like an energy drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not good. Yeah.
It's actually a little healthier.
Okay. The healthier version.
A little bit.
All right, Matt. What do you say?
Yeah, my guilty pleasure is those blue Takis, man. I can't get away from them.
Jesus, you and my 13-year-old.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah,
it's really bad for me too.
Do they sprinkle crack on it or what?
I feel like they do. I don't really like hot things either, but I tried those and I just can't get away from them.
I'm telling you, there is an addictive ingredient in there for sure. Those Takis, they don't mess around. You can't just eat one. And it is torturous too. You're like,
but it's so good.
So uncomfortable.
I've
And
never eaten one.
Yeah, you gotta have another one. Yeah, there is something in it. And I'm sure in hindsight, science is gonna point that out and be like, hey, the talkie industry has been taking advantage of you people for years.
Recalled.
Mhm. All right, we're keeping the conversation moving on to podcast broadcast. Our single song takeover is going to be that of Low Blows. Radio debut is coming up next. So keep right here, Rock 102.1, or join us, youtube.com/beefvegan. And clear. As I get ready for that, we got the single song takeover coming up in a little bit. Powers, if you got that invite, join us because I need you to show Chris how to do a proper Macho Man. Yes. And earlier this morning, played a little game called Think Fast with Weirdo and Valdez and 2 contestants. And in case you missed it, it went a little something like this.
When I became the song, I shone like into the man's heart. When I became the song, I shone like into the man's heart.
Rock 102.1 KFMA. It's Beef Vegan Presents. Welcome back to the show. It's time to play a game. That game is Think Fast.
Think Fast.
Oh, you weren't fast enough there. Do it again. Think fast.
Think Fast.
All right. Now, the game is a little bit different the way that we're going to play it today. But first, let's meet our contestants before I go over all the rules. On line 1, we got Will. Good morning, Will.
Good morning.
All right. Line 2, we got Kelly. Good morning, Kelly.
Hey, good morning.
All right. So the object of the game is to think faster than either Weirdo or Valdez. So each time I'm about to ask a question, we're going to go for one contestant at a time, either Will or Kelly. All right. They get to pick who they're going to go against in Think Fast. Then I'll ask the question. Whoever buzzes in with their name first gets to answer that question. And if they get it right, they get a point. And let's see, I guess if you guys get it wrong, then the contestant gets the point.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That makes sense.
Yeah. That makes sense. We're not making this up on the fly. All right, let's get right into it. So, Will, since you're on line 1, I'll let you start first. Pick between Weirdo or Valdez. Who are you going to go with?
Weirdo.
All right,
Okay.
going with Weirdo and think fast. All right, buzz in with your name if you think you know the answer to this question. What is the largest organ inside the human body?
Weirdo.
Will.
Weirdo, buzz in first.
Your brain.
Your brain. Incorrect point for Will. All right, that's good. All right, Kelly, back to you. You want Weirdo or Valdez?
Weirdo.
All right, going back to Weirdo. All right, it's buzzing with your name if you think you know the answer to this question. Let's see. How many bones are there in the human body? These are elementary school questions, by the way.
Valdez.
No.
You're not playing it.
Yeah, she didn't pick you. It's like dodgeball all over again.
She said in Terminator 2.
No jokes like that, Valdez. I'm trying to. It's too early for me. All right, what do you? So no answer.
I
All
have
right.
a guess.
Or Valdez, go ahead and give them the answer if you know it.
Remember when she broke the doctor's arm in Terminator 2? She said, relax, there's 212 bones in the human body.
Well, she was wrong. 206 is the answer. All
206,
right.
okay.
All right, back to you, Will. All right, who are you gonna pick, Valdez or Weirdo?
Valdez.
All right,
Ooh.
I'm Valdez. All right, buzz in with your name if you think you know the name or if you think you know the answer to this question. What is the capital of France?
I'm Valdez.
Okay,
Paris.
that is correct. That means since Valdez got it right, point for Kelly. Kelly, back to you. Valdez or Weirdo?
Weirdo.
All right, going back to Weirdo. Buzz in with your name if you think you know the answer to this question. Which country is known for the Great Wall?
Weirdo.
Weirdo.
Kelly.
China.
China is correct. Point for Will. All right, back to you, Will. Here's the question. Who are you going to pick, Weirdo or Valdez?
Let's go Valdez.
Going on Valdez. Here we go. Here's the question. Buzz in with your name if you think you know the answer. What is the tallest land animal?
I'm Valdez.
Okay, that was quick.
Will.
Giraffe.
Giraffe is correct. Point for Kelly. All right. I know. You got to be faster than I'm Valdez. All right. Kelly, back to you. Are you going to pick Valdez or Weirdo?
Valdez.
All right. Going to Valdez. Here we are. And buzz in with your name if you think you know the answer. Who is the famous scientist who developed the theory of relativity?
I'm Valdez.
Yes.
Einstein.
Einstein is correct. Point for Will. Oh, it's 3-2 right now. All right. Back to you, Will. Or is it going to be Weirdo or Valdez?
Let's go Weirdo.
All right. Now, Will, if you buzz in and you get this right and get this point, you're going to win these tickets for thrice. So the pressure is on.
Go.
Got it, Weirdo. Come on.
All right. Here we are. Let's see. How many colors are there in the rainbow?
Weirdo.
Weirdo.
Will.
7.
7. Oh, that's point for Kelly. That is correct. Yes, the 7 colors are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet.
I learned something.
What color is indigo?
Did you just say violent?
Violet.
Oh, okay.
I mean, sometimes I'll mumble and stuff. Back to you, Kelly. This is for the win if you get this right, okay?
Okay.
Who are you going to go against, Valdez or Weirdo?
Weirdo.
All right, going with Weirdo again. All right. Here we are. Buzz in with your name if you think you know the answer. How many continents are there?
Weirdo.
Kelly.
I think Kelly buzzed in first.
Okay.
All right, Kelly, give me that answer for the win.
7.
7 continents, and the answer is correct! Yes! There are 7 continents. And wrapping up this round of Think Fast, congratulations, Kelly. You just won yourself tickets for thrice, October 20th at the Rialto Theater. Will, thank you for playing. You put up a good fight. Good news for you is that we are going to be giving away another pair of tickets for thrice before the show is over today. So, all right, we're back here live. Now, you guys got your headphones on? You got headphones, everyone? Good, good.
Mhm.
All right, and you got to keep an eye on the video monitor.
Oh, wait, I just turned.
Yeah, dude.
Sorry, I'm a dick.
Please allow to the stream here for the very first time, NWO Macho Man.
Ooh, this beef vegan. Oh, no, no, no. What you got in there? Some sort of band? The Band of Brothers? What you doing?
Yeah, that's exactly what I got. I got the Band of Brothers in Low Blow and NWO Macho. Good to see you. NWO Macho or AKA Powers. You dressed up like NWO Macho before, or you always go classic Macho? Because I never see NWO Macho.
Well, I do like to do it a little classic, hanging out in the 80s, one of my peaks. Definitely having a good time, snapping into a Slim Jim. Yeah, dig it. That's the Macho Man people like. But once in a while, get up on the wrong side of the bed and I gotta go see that gemologist Diamond Dallas Page. Bang, nothing. My man's gonna get right on top of that. 1, 2, 3. Diamond's got nothing, Dally. Nothing.
Yeah, that's very true. You using a webcam today as well, because you're looking good as far as the quality of the stream. That's a
You-
side
you
note
did
thing.
yourself there, Beef. I
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks.
that. Not too
Yeah.
bad. Not too shabby. You're an excellent host as well. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Now, what we're going to do here, we're playing Metallica on the air. And before we go into the single song takeover, I need you to help out my friend Chris here, NWO Macho, and giving tips to try to create the best Macho Man impersonation. Because my friend here, he's going to go in with only like 15 minutes of practice, and people are going to call him out immediately. They're just going to know that is not Slim Jim snap worthiness at all.
No, you don't want to upset a crowd. You want to bring that macho madness. Oh, yeah, dig it. None of that macho sadness.
No, nope. That's right. You don't want any of that sadness. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much, Chris. What we're doing is Macho Man Boot Camp, live on the air on the spot. This is the best way for you to kind of go through the ringer and become a pro in less than 4 minutes. And luckily for us, we have a guy who's just an expert on how to do this. So how do you feel about this so far? You feeling confident, Chris, here?
I'm feeling pretty good.
That's good. That's good. All right. So, and you're pretty much going to be listening to the cues and the tips that, Macho Powers is going to provide and emulate it as best as possible. Think you can pull that off?
Yeah, I think I can do that.
That's good. And I believe in you too. Now I would start working on throwing a little more bass there, get a little more gravelly, I would assume. Is gravel good?
A little of that gravitas goes a long way when you're feeling savage or Randy, let me tell you.
There you go. Savage or Randy. That's playing words both ways. So you got to keep that in mind too, because a Macho Man, very underestimated in his wordsmith skills. I mean, the guy, he was a poet in ways. He would be able to, give you double entendres, triple entendres, quadruple entendres. I mean, if you watch back some of these classic promos, you're like, man, that means so many different things. Am I wrong, Macho Powers?
Back in Florida with the quadruple entendre. No one knows that sort of thing. And I used to play Major League Baseball. All these facts and more. It's Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, yeah, that's right. Dig it.
He had to say his name. So we're basically not talking to Powers anymore. He 100% is possessed by Macho Man.
I forgot. It was him.
Yeah, no, it isn't. Rock 1 2.1 KF Man. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We're getting ready to do a single song takeover here with Low Blow and debut their single live on the radio before their performance at WrestleMania at the Rialto Theater tomorrow night. But, it is a wrestling themed event. So there's going to be costume contests, tons of people dressing up like professional wrestlers, including all the musicians that are going to take the stage. We just found out that Chris from Low Blow is going to dress up like Macho Man. And we asked him about his Macho Man impersonation and how was it? And to be honest, brutally honest, it was less than subpar. Right. So we needed help. We need to help out our friends here. And so joining us via satellite is from Beyond the Grave. We have NWO Macho Man Randy Savage. Good morning, Macho.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, Tucson. It's good to be here. A little hot, but I'm not worried. Nothing gets me hot under the collar. No. Cool as a cucumber. Yeah, dig it.
Yes, and I do dig it as well. Now, the thing is with Macho has been around for a long time. He's heard people impersonate him for years. And not too many people actually do the NWO Macho, which is a disservice to the legacy of Macho Man. But with Macho here from Beyond the Grave, I feel like you're the best person to be able to help Chris get some tips and work on his Macho Man impersonation.
That's exactly right. Because when you're in the NWO, you're in the NWO for life or even for afterlife. Don't you forget it. Yeah, dig it. So
yeah, apparently that contract.
A little tipperoo on how to be a little more macho when you grab that microphone. You got to use that gravitas. And a lot of the people think that the Macho Man's always at an 11. Yeah, dig it. No. Because sometimes you got to bring it down a little bit. You got to make the people lean in and listen because that's when you're talking about the cream. Yeah, dig it. The cream that rises to the top. Yeah.
All right. So with that said, you just heard Macho's first tip. Okay. Now everyone thinks Macho's always at an 11. You're going to start with an 11, but then you're going to bring it down to like a 1. Then make them lean in, right? And then you bring it back up to 11, all right? So we call that the vocal roller coaster. So, Chris, without further ado, let's get an attempt at your first Macho. Get closer to the mic here. We're gonna be starting off again.
How do you follow that?
Yeah.
No. This is the coach, and it's okay. You're not gonna out Macho, yeah. But we want to make you at least macho-er when you leave this room. Okay. So again, you're starting off at 11. You bring it down to a 1, and then you pop back up at 11. Is that right, Macho?
Yeah, tell us about the cream. You know you love it.
Yeah, there you go. Here we go, Chris. And go.
I am the cream of the crop. The cream rises to the top. Oh, yeah.
And then bring it down.
I can't think of anything.
Macho, feed him some lines, Macho.
You might have brought it down a little too much. You gotta say, don't look up, don't look down, don't look left or right, because I'm right on top of you. Yeah, dig it.
All right, here we go.
Don't look up, don't look down. I'm right on top of you. Yeah, dig it.
All right, all right,
Okay.
all right. We're getting there. Little machoer, and we're gonna get into more. Save some of those tips here, Macho, because we got to get into our single song takeover with Low Blow. But before we leave here this morning, Chris from Low Blow is going to be an expert Macho Man. That's a guarantee. We brought in the best coach from around the world here, and in fact, actually, the afterworld. That's a big deal. All right, tell me about the name of this single and where people can listen to it before we debut it for everybody.
Yeah, so it's The Choice Is Ours, and it's available on all streaming platforms.
There we go. For the very first time on Rock 102.1 KFMA, the radio debut. What the hell? I did it too soon.
Jesus.
Yeah, scared the crap out of me too. All right, here's Low Blow with The Choice Is Ours. Turn it up.
Yeah.
All right, clear. All right. Oh, yeah. It's licensed, right? Is it licensed?
Yeah, it's ours.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, will I get flagged and get booted on YouTube if I play it?
Yeah, you shouldn't.
I dig it.
I know it's all you to Guess of what I didn't see. Now we're shining memory. There's just something going on. I feel it. Still clinging from the story we're twisted enough to make sure we are. There's a time we know we can't turn. Now we are the product of your choices. You're burning. There's a lot I didn't say. Now we're shining memory. There's just something going on. I feel it. Still flinging it.
We're back here live, and look, Weirdo's actually going to eat some of that
Mhm.
Squared up pizza. Delicious.
gonna-
Pat, Pizza Pat, if you're seeing Weirdo, she's going to eat it.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. No. Before you eat it, though,
All right.
let me get this ready here. Because, we're doing a podcast here, Weirdo, but go ahead. Eat it slowly. There you go.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's something else in here, but I just want to eat the gluten.
Yeah, eat that. Oh, there you go. There you go. Wow.
Mm.
Wow. Didn't even chew it, huh? You just,
Fucking know it.
yeah, all right. That's all right, Macho. How you doing back there? Can we still hear Macho?
My neck hurts from all that head banging.
I know. I put it on Macho Cam
Gotta
for the
bang
whole
over it.
time. And now he's obligated. Like, you have to rock out to the song the whole time, physically, right? But it was a fantastic song and radio quality. I mean, that's the thing. My takeaway from you guys from day one was like, oh, you guys are a band that sounds ready and sounds really good. So you guys are putting out like quality recordings, catchy songs. Matt, you got great vocals. Harmonies on all that. It sounds really good. And you've been together 3 years. You guys, music online. Is it a full album that you have online? How many tracks total?
We have an EP that came out in 2020.
Okay, yeah.
And then we have a couple singles.
Nice, good, yeah, and still just building it up and working. And what has been your calendar looking like in 2023 moving forward? Is it still focusing on letting the local scene and everyone around here know who you are? What's your kind of like mission going forward in expanding the music elsewhere outside of this market?
Yeah, so we just actually came off a little tour with our friends in Low Lives. So we were promoting our most recent single. And we have a few tours that we have booked for the rest of this year. So we're just going to be announcing those later on.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. And you're still van touring and everything else. How long are your dates on that like last tour? How many dates was
The
that?
last one was just a quick little run, like just a little 3-day thing. But
And it should be there's a couple ways that you could approach this to where you could still not be essentially broken homeless while going all in and still building up. And it's really those weekend circuits, so there's some bands that I know that have done very well for themselves, booking once a month, going 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and doing like New Mexico and Colorado, and then hitting up by their Flagstaff or Prescott on the way back. Or, for us is say once a month, you do a big show, Tucson on Friday, and then New Mexico or San Diego. And you basically boom, 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 little 3-day trip. And then that way you don't have to take a shit ton of days off of work. You could possibly even break even depending on, or even make a little bit of money, depending on your draw and who you line up with. And then you're building up a circuit based off who you're playing with in those markets, then exchange gigs in a way. So then you could do the same thing with them, where you're the headliner in Tucson on Friday night, and then the big band in New Mexico is the headliner on Saturday night, but they came out and opened in Tucson on Friday, whatever the case, right?
Right. You want to be our manager?
I have a lot going on.
It's like Beef's trying to
out
get you
there.
to
We
move
need
to
one.
New Mexico.
Not moved to Mexico. It's literally, it's kind of like work smarter, not harder type deal. I've seen bands put themselves in a situation where their first run is going all in and being like, we're going to spend 3 weeks out on the road. Well, no, I mean, a lot of people aren't financially stable enough to have a 3-week vacation. And especially being packed in a van and then going, and a lot of those gigs on those 3-week gigs are Monday, Tuesday night shows, local bands. Nobody's fucking there anyway. So what's the point?
I've done those grinding like 3-4-week tours around the country, and in my 20s it was okay, but
yeah, because it's an
I got
adventure
kids now, and it's like, I can't sacrifice that much of my time if it's playing to 2 people. And
right. And so you got to think regionally. I mean, obviously, luckily with online, you could build up a fan base through anywhere in the world. And as you guys continue to put out quality product and engage in social media, which you guys are doing a great job of, and continue to do that, you could build that fan base up. But when you're talking about the live performance fan base and stuff, I would really focus regionally and those weekend road trips, and then doing it frequently enough to where you're building it up, right? So even though here you're a local band, in Denver or wherever, like that's a 6 to 8 hour drive, San Diego, you're a touring band. That's how that works. Now you do that, and then as a touring band, you go back to San Diego once every 2 months, so that way it's not burnout. But, it's like, oh, yeah, we'll go fucking hang out with these guys again. Boom. Then you start grassroots, building up that fan base. And then once you get that market down, then you focus on the next one, so on and so forth. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So, yeah. Check in with me in 6 months. I want to know how you guys are doing with that. So,
I want to see your TED talk on this whole thing. Yeah, dig it. Take that.
Well, I still am attempting, and I've always wanted to do this. And I haven't been able to be in this position just yet. I'm starting to finally get there, just to build a circuit between Tucson and Phoenix. I have a lot of Phoenix bands. That's where I'm from.
helped a lot of bands get to that next level, or at least just expand their awareness amongst the community. I want to do that here. And, by doing single song takeovers and everything that we're doing, we're slowly getting to that aspect. And obviously the show has to not suck. So we have to, first, we're trying not to suck so people like us. And then when people like us, we hook them in and be like, you like us? Well, check out Low Blow, right?
Thank you.
Good advice.
Yeah.
Also, when doing the Macho Man impression, try not to suck. Good
Yes. And that's on you, Chris. And here's the thing, Chris. Let me give you some more unsolicited advice, because obviously we're on a theme right now. You held back. I could tell you're feeling a little like embarrassed. Like here, there's no shame in the Beef Vegan Presents studio, right? You just gotta let it out. You know what I mean? Don't overthink it. And look, the only way to do bad is to not give it your all, to hold back, right? So I don't care if you go 100% and it's the suckiest ever. That's hilarious and that's amazing. It's like karaoke, right? You got to be either really bad or really fucking good. Don't give me any of this mediocre. I hit some note shit. No one wants to hear that, right?
I did maybe trick him, so let's give him one more. Here's the easiest one.
All right, give him the easiest one, Macho. And then again, Chris, this is on you. The spotlight is on you. You got this.
All you got to do is when you go full 11, go full Macho Man. I want to hear it. I want to hear the sandpaper in your voice. I want to hear it. I want to hear and feel the hairs on the back of my neck stand up as you say, "Oh yeah, snap into a Slim Jim. Dig it."
Oh, yeah. That is the easiest one. And honestly, you can't call yourself Macho Man if you can't snap it to a Slim Jim. Am I right? Here we go.
All right.
Here we go. And again,
full commitment.
Yep. Straight. Go from the bottom of your nutsack and pull all the way up.
Sounds good. All right. Oh, yeah. Snap it to a Slim Jim. Dig it.
Okay.
All right, Macho, what's the notes there?
I said it was a little fast, but I liked that he's got it. He's getting there. He's got the want for it. Slow it down, get a little deeper, Yeah, dig it.
I was thinking the exact same thing, Chris. Because like the tempo's there. You let it breathe. Again. So let's do it again. We'll go a little slower. You gotta like lean into the ooh, and then the yeah. And then a little pause. You let it breathe a little bit, just a little one, and then you snap it to a Slim Jim. Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, snap it to.
Yeah.
Here, hold on. Just repeat after Macho Powers. Powers, you do it.
First, you ain't the Kool-Aid man. It's an ooh yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
snap it to a Slim Jim.
Good. I like that.
Dig it.
Now you gotta say, snap it to a Slim Jim. Scream it loud.
Yeah.
Snap it to a Slim Jim.
Getting there.
That's big exclamation point with a dig it.
Yeah. And you dig it. Nice. That sounds like the Sega call. Right? I like it. Well, that's excellent advice. Hopefully you take some of this advice. And of course, Chris, you can watch the replay of the podcast broadcast and get all those excellent tips from the Macho Man, Randy Powers. And Powers, did you know yet if you're going to be able to join us on Saturday at the Rialto?
I mean, I just figure I just come late. Sounds like it's just going to go and be a late show. I got some plans early, but there ain't nothing happening much after the moon comes out. So maybe I come hang out with you around maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock. We'll see. Have a fun time. Yeah.
Try to come by 9. Low Blow hits the stage at 9 o'clock.
That's what I hear. Oh, that's right. Freak out. That's what Macho Madness is all about. Oh, yeah. Dig it. I'm a memory.
He just faded off. Faded off.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Rock 102.1 KFMA. We're just joined on the podcast broadcast stream with the Macho Man Randy Powers, giving Chris all the tips he needs to be Macho Man this Saturday at WrestleMania at the Rialto Theater, and I think he got it down. So it's going to be impressive to see. And Matt was actually pretty smart in his dress up because nobody asks for a Sting impersonation, right?
Look down from the rafter.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with your green hair, you could have went Hardy Boys.
Oh yeah.
You look like you look like you'd be Jeff Hardy, but again, there's no Jeff Hardy impersonation either, right? So that's good too. Yeah.
I mean, the Lita is the reason why I add this red to my hair is because of Lita. because she had that red for so long.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, that's the same reason why I wear a thong. You know, and I like to keep it like pulled up above my shorts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is making a comeback, by the way.
Thank God. Really?
Really, on 19-year-olds? Thank God you're gonna be that creep.
No.
Yeah,
I said really.
Yeah, Gen Z, they're bringing that back with the thong coming over the jeans.
Well, look,
and the low rise.
Look, I could thank God for the fashion trend to come back just for the nostalgia fake, not the nostalgia take, not because I want to see 19-year-olds rock it. They used to call it the whale tail, and that's why it went out of fashion. It came one bad nickname really like made it go out of fashion, but it shouldn't have been out of fashion. If anything, it was like the real love handles. Love handles, usually people think it's going to be like a little fat on the side. No. You got those, that thong right there. You just grab, boom. Yeah, that's a love handle right there.
Look at you educating these boys in here.
Thank you.
This is before your time, but yeah, no, we went through the thong generation and it wasn't the wrong generation. We had a song about it. And I was alive and limber and sexually active enough to appreciate the song in Rocky Point during spring break. Because when that song came out, man, during spring break of that year, it was being played every 3 minutes, every single bar that you could go across on the strip, right? And Rocky Point back in the day for spring break would be a madhouse, and just like thousands and thousands of people packed on the streets and all the clubs. And when this thong song came on, immediately women all around you would drop their pants and show their thongs. That's how it was for the entire spring break. I saw more moons than Jupiter. That's pretty smart joke, actually.
That was good. You got the correct planet. Good job.
Yeah, thank you. All right, we're keeping the conversation moving with Low Blow on the podcast broadcast, youtube.com/beefvegan. Keep it here for your beef tip coming up after these words. It's Rock 102.1. Yeah, Jupiter has at least 79 moons. Did you know this? Yeah. Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah, I know. It is awesome for moons. And some of them might even harbor life. They're figuring it out. So I don't know if you follow any of that extraterrestrial stuff. Nick said Powers will be at Tucson Mall this weekend, everybody. Yes, he will. He has this residency happening. And while you guys are online, and Jonathan Russell loves the song as well, by the way, he's watching the stream. And while you guys are online, don't forget to vote for your favorites at Tucson.com for the Arizona Daily Star and Squared Up Pizza. Definitely one of those places you should nominate. And if they have any radio categories or band categories, well, there's some names that we're witnessing now that you could consider throwing into the hat and the ring. So you got WrestleMania coming up here this Saturday. What's the next big show you guys got going on after that?
Actually, a lot of that's unannounced right now.
Okay,
we will announce it here shortly.
No, that's fine, and that's great too. All eyes are focused on WrestleMania, but so is it? Can you tell me if it's in association with a release or something that you have going on, or?
Yeah. We're working on getting our record out slowly and surely.
Right.
Our last little trip a few weeks ago with Low Lives, that was our weekend where we released this track officially.
Yes. No, the single.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you do a music video with that as well?
We're about to actually.
Okay. Do you have any previous
we have a
videos?
lyric video out on for that one right now. It's AI
it's
generated.
really cool.
Oh, AI generated. And the name of that song again was
it's just Choice is Ours.
Yeah, Choice is Ours. Yeah, I know that. I'm pulling it up right now. I want to see because
kind of twisted.
You might have to type lyric video at the end of that to get it.
Oh yeah, you think there's a lot of? I know I got Low Blow, Choice is Ours, and I also have Undefeated. What is that?
Yeah,
you guys?
That's
we have a few videos. There's a handful of videos out
Which
there.
which one is? Let's see, New Air's music video. Which one? What's your favorite music video of yours that I want to show on the stream?
Most like current one is for the song Here, and that we did up on Mount Lemon. With
Okay.
our current lineup.
Yeah,
So
let's
would
see
be-
that. That makes sense. Here,
We had a good time up there too.
Yeah, the noise sessions or no? Here, Heaven, Earth, or Remember, Exit.
Yeah, it's like a woods.
Yeah, okay. This looks like a good video. Yeah, I've seen video clips of this on Instagram, social media as well. All right, so yeah, I want to share this with you guys. Check out the music video that was recorded on Mount Lemon by Low Blow. Here is Here.
I don't need to rain on your parade, but there's a water level rising. There's no room here left for your charade. But you got our back to the wall. Hear the sirens, from illuminations, finish them, and through the suffering, students water, so we can put up.
Excellent music video
Nice.
and song for Low Blows here.
And who did you get to do that for you?
We filmed it ourselves.
Oh, you did it yourself?
Yeah,
Like
they-
on iPhones and stuff? No, okay, good.
They're pretty tech savvy, you know.
That's good.
The guys here. What's the average age of the crew here?
35. He's.
Oh, you're holding up well, Matt. You're holding up well, dude.
Wow, I thought you were much younger.
Yeah. And that's what you want people to believe, man. I mean, shit. People still underestimate my age all the time. I think it's the backwards hat, to be honest with you, and I love it. I'm like, hey, no, you're absolutely right.
I still get ID'd like everywhere.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh,
dude.
they finally stopped IDing me last year. I was so mad.
Nah.
I was like, dang it.
It's the grays.
What?
No, I'm, like, you know, like
I don't have gray hair.
No, sorry, I was talking about aliens. There was the guy walking in the background of the video. I thought it was an alien or a Sasquatch, but that was just symbolism. Yeah, so it wasn't just a hiker who got lost while they're shooting a video on Mount Lemon.
That would've been
Because I thought
great.
that too. I'm just like, well, when you do these like kind of guerrilla shoots, it's not like you rent out Mount Lemon.
Yeah.
You just go and you set up and you're shooting a music video and there's people hiking. You just, Matt, did you get anyone who inadvertently, even though it was like kind of dusk?
Dude, we totally had somebody like pull up on us, and then they saw what we were doing, and they just like turn around, and we are like, never mind.
Yeah. What, were they going to try to hang out or camp with you? Or
I think they were gonna hike or something.
The thing was, it was raining that whole day, so like we had to pick like an hour window where it stopped raining. We had like sheets over the amps and the drums and everything.
You know, well, that actually added to the aesthetic of the music video, though, too,
right,
because
yeah.
so that was kind of midday, but it had clouds and everything. It
Yeah,
had
it was
that
like
nice
4
little rainy look.
PM or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. It looked like Seattle.
Super moody.
Uh-huh.
Out of the desert for a minute.
Yeah, out of the desert, up on Mount Lemon, and which is super local, which is good. You got good reviews here on the podcast broadcast stream. So, got so that's one music video. You're about to do another music video. Did you not shoot it yet? You're going to shoot it?
Yeah, we haven't shot it yet.
Okay.
But we plan to. I think we're
Nice.
gonna use a sound studio for this one.
And you're always doing concepts because I mean, obviously there was a concept in that video that we just watched here, and you know, with the symbolism in the background, kind of gives you a little idea if you follow along to the lyrics. So, what is the theme and concept that you're potentially batting around as far as the idea?
Actually, for this one, we kind of wanted to keep it more sterile, so it just focused on the song. And I think that we're gonna just do like kind of a playthrough and a really cool surrounding.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, the last one was Mount Lemon. So, where do you go from there as far as cool surroundings? Tumamoc?
Mountain.
I think we're gonna do a
Mountain.
sound studio for this one.
Okay. Nice. And is that where you guys are recording this record and stuff? You guys record locally at Sound Studio, or?
Actually, the most recent stuff I tracked myself actually, and then I
Okay.
had Bo Birchall, who's from Seosin, mix it.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He's a homie. He's a really good guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, it's all quality. So I'm happy for you guys, and I hope continue success and you guys do your best to steal the show this Saturday, and or at least raise the bar for Jonathan Russell on his birthday and As the World Burns.
We're gonna turn it up.
Yeah.
11, right?
Yeah, that's the way. Look at that. You're gonna
I got you, Chris.
You're gonna try to out macho Chris, man.
You just
I didn't really
just
try.
move your mouth and have him do it.
All right. we got about 45
45
seconds before we're off the air and stuff. So why don't you give me your best wrestling promo as to why people should join us at the Rialto Theater tomorrow night? Here we go.
God.
Matt, you got this.
Yeah, you started.
Oh yeah, you guys got to come down to our show that's on Saturday.
All right, Chris.
You can dig it, and you can see Low Blow live.
All right, and John.
Get over here on stage. I'll give you a suplex. And I don't know. I don't watch wrestling. I'm sorry, guys. I'm here to play drums.
Get out. Immediately get out.
All right. Well, rock local with us tomorrow night. WrestleMania at the Rialto Theater. Doors open at 7. It's a low dose show and all ages, so you can bring the fam. It's going to be a party and dress up as your favorite wrestler. You may even win an autographed guitar. Thank you, Low Blow, for coming in. Make sure you follow them on social media. That's
Hi,
LO.
Hi, Logan.
Hello, Blow, and then the shout outs. And for the rest of you guys, Robin Nash is up next with those Nickelback tickets. Enjoy your weekend. We'll catch you on the flip side Monday morning. Till then, drive safe, ride safe, and as always, rock local. Later.
When you wish
You almost had the promo. I mean, you're on the spot.
will come and end to all
Were
your
you not
grief.
paying attention to Macho
But
Powers
if
the whole time?
I was trying to.
kind of bad, I will knock out all your teeth.